Good morning. My name is Jim Lawhon, Operations Officer here at the Florida State Watch Office, and this is the Florida State Watch Office Daily Situation Report for Monday, April 27, 2009.
The State Emergency Operations Center is currently at a Level 3 or monitoring status. The State Watch Office is monitoring the following. No problems have been reported at any of the nuclear power plants. All reactors are operational except for Turkey Point Unit 3, which is offline for maintenance. No major power outages have been reported. All airports are open and at normal operation. All seaports are open and functioning normally. All major highways in the state are open except for I-75 in South Florida along the east-west stretch known as Alligator Alley. This part of I-75 has been closed several times in the past week due to a wildfire that continues to burn near the interstate. The State Watch Office suggests that motorists check with www.fl511.com on the internet or call 511 for current road conditions. On April 25, 2009, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention issued a health advisory in reference to the swine influenza infections in the United States. The Florida Department of Health is actively monitoring the current situation. Currently, there are no known cases in Florida due to this novel H1N1 strain. The Florida Department of Health is proactively responding to this event by enhancing their surveillance and monitoring efforts for the influenza across the state. For more information about this rapidly evolving event, please visit www.cdc.gov/FLU/SWINE. There have been no confirmed or suspected attacks on major computer networks. No known border security or migrant issues have been reported in the past 24 hours. And now the weather brief. High pressure both at the surface and in the upper levels of the atmosphere will remain anchored off the southeast U.S. coast today. This will continue the mostly dry and warm conditions across the state today with a moderate to occasionally strong east to southeast wind flow. Sustained winds are expected to be around 10 to 20 miles per hour statewide today, with gusts to 25 to 30 miles per hour possible along the Florida East Coast, where a lake wind advisory is in effect for the east central Florida coast south of Cape Canaveral. The strong onshore east to southeast winds today will continue to impact mainly Florida beaches. A very high risk of rip currents is expected at southeast Florida beaches today, with a moderate risk of rip currents forecast for northeast and east central Florida beaches, as well as the Florida Panhandle and western Big Bend coast. While strong onshore winds along the east coast and across the Florida Panhandle will keep relative humidity values above critical levels today, relative humidity values across the western peninsula may fall below critical levels this afternoon, and a red flag warning is in effect for southern, west central, and southwest Florida. River flooding continues to recede across North Florida. The only rivers that remain above flood stage are the Ocilla River and the lower reaches of the Suwannee and Santa Fe rivers. The Ocilla River and Suwannee River south of Wilcox should fall below flood stage on Thursday. The lower Santa Fe River will take a little longer, falling below flood stage at Hildreth and Three Rivers Estates on Friday and Saturday. The Ketch-Bram Drought Index, KBDI, average for the state of Florida is up to 464 on a scale of 0, saturated, to 800, severe drought, due to the current long stretch of dry conditions with no rainfall. These dry conditions are expected to continue through Thursday, continuing a higher threat for wildfires statewide.
Smoke from area wildfires is especially dangerous when combined with fog. If you encounter smoke or fog on Florida roadways, slow down, turn on your headlights, and drive carefully. Contact Florida Highway Patrol if you run into any emergency situations while on the roadway. FHP can be reached with your cell phone by dialing star FHP.
That's all we have for today. This has been the Florida State Watch Office Daily Situation Report for Monday, April 27, 2009. Have a safe day.